Hey, what's up, guys? It's Derek.
And I'm Mitchell.
And today we're going to unbox some Spider-Man figures that I've gotten this week. So we're going to get back to you with them out of the package. Guys, we're back now with them out of the box and posed a little bit on these nice little cheap stands I have. I don't know the company name, but I tell you what, these things are not but $7 a piece.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, they can do all kinds of crazy stuff. What I like about them is you can get, like, 2 figures on each one to a counterbalance. But so we got the 2 Scarlet Spiders over here, and then we got Black Suit Spidey and House of M Spidey.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the stands, I've heard the company said it's a real stand-up company. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. So we have the 2 Scarlet Spiders over here. The original Ben Reilly, and then we're down here we have Kane. Both are clones of the original Peter Parker.
And then, of course, we have Black Suit Spider-Man, which goes all the way back to the Secret Wars comic. And this is, you know, of course, the symbiote that took over Spider-Man, who eventually became Venom and started all the craziness with all the different symbiotes. And then up here we have, of course, the House of M Spider-Man, which is apparently, I didn't know this, but reading the back of the package, he's a professional wrestler, which is kind of funny considering if you think back to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. It's the first one where he is a wrestler, so it was kind of pretty cool. But all in all, you know, they're your standard, you know, affair for Spider-Man figures. Highly posable.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. Every one of them has a butterfly joint, except for I don't think the top Scarlet Spider up here has.
Scarlet Spider does not have a butterfly joint,
which takes away some of the posability.
It does, because it came up from a different company. I don't remember what company it came from, but yeah, definitely it comes from a different company.
No, it's Marvel Legends. Yeah, it's Marvel Legends Vintage Wave.
Oh, the Vintage Wave.
So it looks like it's a little bit different. Again, Mitchell, you know, he's just getting into action figures, so he doesn't really. But you know, poor guys, there's very little paint defects. The only ones I can see for sure is Black Suit Spider-Man has a little bit of a white mark in the black area on his back. And then on the Kane down here, you can see some red protruding through the black. Yeah. Scarlet Spider up here, he has a little bit of black mixed in with his blue on his hoodie, which is, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It looks almost like maybe, you know, he made this stuff at home and it started running, but...
yeah. The only other paint defect I see is the little silver capsules. I'm assuming were web cartridges on this belt. They're a little overdone on the sides. They kind of went off, but again, such a small thing, it's going to be difficult to paint.
Now, the House of M Spider-Man, I don't really see any major defects on him. He's actually a pretty cool looking.
Yeah, the only defect I can kind of see in the House of M Spider-Man is there is a teeny tiny bump on his head.
Oh yeah, I do see it now. It's probably where it was cut from the mold.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, that's it. Those are all these little nitpicks. Nothing crazy enough to get upset about or say anything to, really. Like I said,
I really like Kane down here just for the little spikes he has coming from his wrist. That's pretty cool looking offensive weapon he can use. But yeah, I mean, all in all, you know, I've got another Spider-Man figure on the way in the mail. It's the Spider-Punk. But for some reason this week I went crazy and bought all these Spider-Man figures. And well, actually, it started out with this guy right here. I had him pre-ordered, and then I got him in the mail, and I found this guy at my local Walgreens, you know, for the standard $18 or $19, which is a lot better than what he's going for on Amazon, which is around $40. And so I got those 2, and then I decided, well, heck, I'll get these 2 because you can never have enough Spider-Mans.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I've almost got enough for a Spider-Man shelf back here with all the symbiotes and the Spider-Mans. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to highlight some of the picks I got this week.
Oh yeah.
As far as like Spider-Mans go, but
definitely still my favorite is the Kane Scarlet Spider. He's my favorite so far because I read some of the comics. I didn't realize that they had switched Kane over to Scarlet Spider because I knew Ben Reilly, of course, being the original Scarlet Spider, he stepped in when Peter was gone, whole bunch of shenanigans. But yeah, he was original, and I thought they continued that, especially with the new Morlun saga and stuff like that. But I guess they switched over to him, so that must have made him the other in the new series. But anyway, yeah, he's awesome. I like it. I really like the suit. It almost comes at, it reminds me almost for some reason almost reminds me of the Superior Spider-Man suit almost. Just the way it's designed here, and the chest and everything.
Yeah,
but
I wish I would have got a hold of that one.
Oh yeah,
he's popped up pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite out of the group is probably the original Scarlet Spider, because I love the way his it looks like something a teenager would come up with in his room as far as a superhero outfit. But I also love how he's got the pouches on his feet or ankles, that way he can carry stuff with him when he's webbing through the city. He doesn't have to worry about it falling out of his hoodie pocket.
Oh yeah,
which we know happens when you're just walking down the street. I can only imagine what would have fall out when you're swinging through the city. But yeah, all in all, Mitchell likes this Scarlet. I'm pretty partial to this one, and these two guys are pretty good too. I'm happy to have him now, because now I have a 6-inch Spider-Man, 12-inch Spider-Man. I've got 6-inch Black Spider-Man and 12-inch Black Spider-Man. So it's actually kind of cool to have both of those. Then Mitchell's working on getting us age restriction rating. But that's all for what we're calling just a Spider-Man video. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave a like. And if you want to see more from us, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video.